This is the Vince Demar from ADP. How are you?
Josh Menza with Riverside Pizza.
Nice to finally meet you.
Yes, finally. Get this meeting going.
Can I have a seat?
Oh, of course. Please sit down.
Perfect, perfect.
Do what you need to do.
So how are you doing otherwise?
I'm going. It's been busy, hectic week,
Yeah.
A lot of selling of pizzas.
A lot of pizzas, huh? That's good. Well, pizza's always good. So,
Yes.
tell
How's
me-
your day going though?
My day, it's moving. I can't really complain. I'm breathing. I'm working.
That's all that
I'm
matters.
good. But yeah, before we get started, here's just a business card. If you ever need to reach out to me, it has my telephone number, my cell number, as well as an email. So feel free to contact me if you ever need me in the future.
Excellent. I like that. Thank you.
Perfect.
That
But
nearby.
otherwise, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me about the business.
Well, it's a pizza joint,
Mhm.
little restaurant, no serving inside. We have little chairs outside where you can eat on tables and stuff, but it's health code for us to serve inside, so we just keep that outside the business. But other than that, we have been open for 5 years. Actually, the first location is 5 years. The other two, the second one's 3 years, the other two's about a year in. And obviously you can tell the difference, with the customer support we have with the 5 years compared to the new one opening. But
Yeah.
we're gonna gain that, it takes time,
Yeah,
and we understand
absolutely.
that, but we're gonna get the pedals moving soon. But other than that, my businesses are striving, and that's what I like to know, like to hear and see.
That's good. I'm glad to hear that. To be honest, Riverside Pizza is by far probably one of my top favorite pizza restaurants.
Well, we like to hear that.
Because it's convenient, it's easy, good quality food, good quality price. You can't go wrong. You
Right,
just get
that's our motto,
everything. You get
fresh.
everything in one.
Yes, good.
And I'm a personal fan.
Well, good, word of mouth, that basically is what helps us grow.
Good. So I've heard that you're looking for a new payroll system.
Yeah, we are. We're trying to make things, I guess, simpler
Yeah.
and easy at the same time.
Okay.
Kind of combining the two, to save time so I can spend more time at my business instead of, worrying about little things like this.
Was instead of worrying about like all of the operational things
Exactly.
that are time consuming. Okay.
Yes.
So pretty much today I'd like to just get an idea of where you are, what you're running on, and then also maybe even explain some of the things that we offer and see if that's something you may be interested in.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get all the info with, all the services that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And I'm glad that we are one of the companies that you're actually taking into consideration for
Yes.
your new payroll. So tell me a little bit about it. Are you the primary decision maker at Riverside? Do you make all of the decisions mainly?
It's me and my wife.
Okay.
It's like a family home, so us two handle most of it. And then we have like a general manager at each location
Okay.
that we talk to and just get opinions from.
Okay. And in your current location, what kind of system are you guys using for payroll?
It's called a computer system, which is called Renovation, which our employees use thumbprint to clock in and clock out on the computer.
Okay.
And after that, the hours go straight to our Quicken books, another computer system that we use. And that's where my wife, who's an accountant, handles the taxes from each of the paychecks, handles the hours, clocks it all in, averages it up, gets how much each employee gets. And then we turn it into, a check and then give them the
Wow.
checks.
That seems pretty time consuming.
It's very time consuming.
Okay. And about how many employees do you have at all of your locations combined?
Well, each location may be 8 to 10, so let's say 25 to 30 employees.
25
in
to
all.
30 employees. Okay. And do they get paid weekly, bi-weekly, monthly?
Yes, bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly.
Mhm.
Okay, so they're getting paid twice a month,
Yeah.
20 to 30 employees. Okay, perfect. And if you do decide to move on to a new payroll system, like what are some of the things that you would look for in that software?
That's a good question. I'd have to say if it's easy to use,
Okay.
obviously, because we don't really want to take time to learn a new system since we already have one in place. We know it by heart. It's easy for us, even though it takes a lot of time. We still understand it better.
Yeah.
So that's probably our biggest concern is.
So ease of use, something that's simple.
Right, because I just don't have patience.
You don't have the patience.
Patience is a major concern. I don't feel like dealing with a new service and learning something new, especially with technology. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm bad with it.
Okay, what if I told you that even though you may not be good with technology, we have an easy-to-use app for a company of your size, for a smaller business that it'll take adjusting to, but it's something that you can get at the snap of a finger.
So this app goes with my phone?
You can download it on your phone. You can have it on your computer, and it's very easy to use. And if you don't mind, I have a demo, and I'd like to show you a little.
Yeah, please.
If that's okay with you.
Everyone uses their phone these days, so yeah, anything.
So pretty much, this is the ADP app, and based on the things that you're telling me, you're spending a lot of time on payroll outside of being at the actual physical locations.
Or with my family.
Or yeah, even that too. So with this app, you can actually set up your payroll to pay bi-weekly, just like how you're doing right now. It'll even show you a list of employees that you have on your roster, and you can go in there and enter how much they're getting paid, keep track of how many hours they're working. You can do all sorts of things, like if they need to schedule any vacation times, you can do that. It even does taxes, and it also has like a bunch of other like human resources attributes that may be beneficial to you.
Okay, good.
And this is something that's fairly easy to use. Your employees can download it as well so that they can clock in and out.
Quick question, so all of my employees are here on this app?
All of your employees would be here.
Okay.
And if you see it, this is a demo, but it has a list of employees, it has all of their demographic information, contact information.
And does this app handle taxes?
It handles the taxes, the employees can see their W-2s, it's
Okay,
everything
good.
that you need into one software, and it's simple. Exactly what you need, something that's simple.
Okay.
And this is something that I personally find very useful especially for small businesses. You're not running a business that has 200 employees, so for something small, it's very beneficial in my opinion.
Quick question, so let's say, since I have no patience, I'm gonna have a hard time learning the new system and something goes wrong. Do I contact you to answer the questions?
You can contact me, but we also have a 24/7 customer service.
Okay, good.
So you would always have someone there who can help you at any given time. And our employees, they're highly trained, so they can walk through anything with you over the phone.
Okay.
And if they can't get it done, you, by all means, you call me and I can come and give you assistance as well.
Okay, good. I like to hear that. Excellent, okay.
Do you have any other concerns about ADP? Anything that's bothering you? Anything that you may need? Something you may have to talk over with your
I'm
wife
sure
about?
everything has flaws.
Yeah.
That's just part of it, but it seems like an investment, a good investment, not just a bad one, but a good investment that I'm gonna look into and talk over with my GMs and obviously my wife and see what her opinions are on what is the best option for us as a family, but as the company as well, for my employees, because they're a big part of this success.
Absolutely. Well, I hope that we can help you with that, because once again, we are here for you, and we want to be able to make your life as easy as possible so that you can just continue to strive.
Well, good, then let's set up another meeting. You can set that up with our wife.
Perfect.
And
Sounds good.
we'll talk more of the business side of it with
Good deal.
finance.
Good deal. So yeah, on our next meeting, we can set up and we can go over more of the numbers, how much it'll cost, and we can take care of all that stuff.
All right, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thank you.
Hey, how are you
Hey,
doing?
good, how are you doing?
Doing well.
I'm Josh Mizif with ADP.
Nice to meet you. My name is Navinj Damar. It's a pleasure.
Excellent, yes, thank you. How's your day going so far?
So far so good. It's been busy here, but it's always busy. So
Yeah.
I guess it's going good.
I feel you. So I know we're on a time constraint here a little bit, but so do you mind if we just get right into it? If you don't mind?
By all means. That's why we had you come in, so we can jump straight into it.
Excellent. So now, what exactly is your company?
So I'm the owner of Riverside Pizza.
Okay.
We've been up and running for about 5 years. We just started branching out into new locations. So currently we're operating with 3 locations, and that's pretty much it. We serve quality pizza for a quality price, so customers, they like it.
Nice to hear. So now you are a small company, small family owned, you said?
Yes.
Okay, good. That's what I like to hear, because I know small businesses are striving these days and they're the backbone of this country.
Yeah, that's
So-
very true.
Now, I did some research, if you don't mind, just a little background info. But I saw that on your website there's this monthly contest. Now, what exactly is that?
I'm glad you saw that. That's just something that we just try to make it a little fun. Our employees, they have the opportunity to just shoot us some ideas on some crazy pizzas that they might think would be good to run. So we decide on which is the best pizza, and then we run that pizza for a limited time.
Excellent.
Just
That's pretty interesting. I like that.
It
It's
keeps
a
the
good idea.
customers entertained, it keeps our employees entertained. It's just something
Well, good. I see that's involving the customers.
Yes.
So I'm guessing customers are important to you.
very important. That's what keeps us going.
Good. Now, growing that customer support is, obviously it's beneficial for your company. Now, with that being said, how many locations do you guys have?
So we have 3 locations at the moment, and our busiest is right here, the first, which is Buford. That's where we have most of our clientele, that's where we're making most of our money. The other 2, they're still growing, so we expect them to eventually get to the rate at which Buford is going, but so we can't complain.
Good. Now, with these 3 locations, how many employees total do you guys employ?
Each location has about 10, so I would say about 30 employees in total.
Max 35?
Yeah, I wouldn't say anything more than 35.
Good. Now, are these employees part-time or full-time?
All of the employees are part-time.
Part-time?
Yeah.
Okay, so now obviously, 3 locations, that's hard to control at one time. I'm sure you're a busy person.
Very.
Right, so how do you manage the payroll for your employees?
So right now it's a pretty old-fashioned system. You might think it's comical, but we clock in with the time card and we clock out with the time card.
Oh, okay, that's very old school.
Very old school.
Okay, well, good. I mean, I know that's still in today's society, the old school way, but we maybe trying to adapt to today's society and the technology that's growing, maybe look into something into the futuristic, technology.
That's really what we need, because it's a lot of bookkeeping that we have to do with time tickets and time cards. There's a lot of errors, and in general, it just takes up a lot of my time.
And that is some of your concerns, the errors and the time
Yeah,
consuming?
the trouble with keeping track of the right punches, and other than that, going home every week and having to work on it,
Right, yeah.
takes me away from my family.
Right, and that's the weekend's your time.
Exactly.
Okay, well, good. It's not good to hear, but at the same time, it's good because we want to change those errors and turn them into positives for your company. So, how often are these employees paid?
So they get paid bi-weekly, so
Bi-weekly?
twice a month. Yeah.
Okay. And so, how much time weekly do you spend handling these payrolls?
Weekly, doing payroll and all of those other things would be probably 5 to 6 hours a week. I
Oh,
would say.
wow, okay.
Yeah, it's a lot.
You weren't kidding, time consuming.
No, it's very time consuming.
Okay, good. Now, let's take it a little bit further. So, 52 weeks in a year,
Yeah.
times 6 hours a week. So, we're looking at maybe 5 hours, let's say, if you had a okay week. So, let's say maybe 260, 312 hours a year that you spend on payroll. Is that
Yeah.
about right?
Yeah, give or take a few, but yeah.
Okay, so now with ADP, what we're going to do for you is to take those hours away and give them back to you. So all those hours that you spend on payroll that you could be with your family, or even adding more into the business, those are going to be for you. Your time is coming back for you to choose to do whatever you want with it. Does that sound pretty good?
It sounds crazy, and I would want to know how
You want
do
your
it.
time back,
Yeah,
right?
that's crazy.
Well, good. So now, like you said, the card, the errors that handle with the service you have now, and the time consuming. Are there any more concerns you have?
Other than that, those are 2 of the main things that we're trying to alleviate.
Okay, so what we want to do is make it easier on you, right?
Yes.
So now that's good to hear. So what we have at ADP is it's a mobile service, and it's an app that you just download to your phone that you handle all your employees' information right here in your pocket.
Wow.
Sound nice?
That sounds pretty
Good.
easy.
Well, what we have is a demo here on my phone, and
Okay.
we're going to let you use it so you can get hands-on
Ooh.
at what you actually do. So what you do is an app that you download to your phone,
Okay.
quick and easy, 30 seconds max. Open the app, and then you have a username and a password. So put in the username that you use.
Okay. Okay.
Good. Now you hit login. You're logged in. This is your information right here. All these employees that you're going to click into here are in your pocket. There is no more cards. Those are gone throughout the window. This is the future right here.
Wow.
So right here on your phone, you handle everything on your own. The hourly wages, the taxes, the W-2s, the benefits, everything right here on your phone. You click all around, there's a benefits page, hours page.
So I can
taxes.
I can even like process their paychecks and all that stuff right here
Right
on the
here.
phone? Wow.
Exactly right here. You and your wife have your own username, password. You click in, handle everything right here. No, simple as that.
Wow.
On your own time. You
And-
want to have the weekends to yourself? Have the weekends.
So what if I have additional questions? Like what if this is something that I need help with?
Good question. So what we have is 24/7 tech support, where if you have any questions or you're on your login, something's not going right, you call them 24/7. They answer any questions, take you step by step to how to figure the problem and take away the problem.
Nice.
And if, let's say, worst comes to worst, and they don't answer, they don't pick up, they can't help you, you call me, or you call the head person of this, and they'll take you step by step to how to figure it out for yourself.
That's awesome.
Simple, easy, and it's right here in your hands. No more computer systems, none of that, right here.
That's awesome. That's actually something
Sound
that
good?
we need.
Yeah?
Something that we actually
Easy. Future, this is the future.
I want to be a part of that future, yeah.
Would you like to set up another meeting? Maybe just to talk about, taking a step further into actually looking seriously into ADP.
I would like to go home, speak about it with my wife.
Yeah,
and
of course.
That other meeting would be beneficial just so I can ask you a little bit more things about like the financial side of it, how much it would be, how much it would
Right.
cost me, and if it would be something that would also save me not only time but as well as money.
Well, one last point. Just want to let you know that this is a good investment. But I want to thank you for your time, because I know we're on time constraint, and we'll set up that meeting right away, and we'll learn more about each other.
Perfect.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for coming.
much. Yes.
Have a good day.
You as well.